How do 21 men stop an army so big? Picture a lonely stone outpost on a razor hill, dust shaking, war cries rolling in waves, and a single wire snapping as it overheats. Because that wire is screaming messages faster than bullets can fly. Rifles crack, barrels glow, hands blister, and still they fire. Because numbers lie and position doesn't. Down below, thousands surge uphill, thinking this will take minutes. It doesn't. It takes hours. Every charge breaks. Every retreat costs blood. And somewhere far away, commanders realize time is being bought with lives. One by one, the defenders fall. Not running, not hiding, just stepping into the next firing angle, like chess pieces that refuse to be captured quietly. The attackers finally breach the wall and expect panic. They don't get it. They get bayonets. They get discipline. They get silence between shots that feels louder than gunfire. And when the last man stands alone, wounded, surrounded, he locks the door, reloads, and charges out anyway, because the mission isn't survival, it's delay. By sunset, the hill is taken and the invasion is broken. This wasn't myth, or propaganda, or movie math. In 1897, at Saragarhi, 21 Sikh soldiers held off more than 10,000 attackers to their last breath, long enough to change the battle beyond the hill. So if you think being outnumbered means being outmatched, remember the hill where preparation beat numbers, and ask yourself again, how many does it really take?
This video, I'm going to show you the exact process I use in creating that hyper-realistic documentary video, and every prompt would be compiled and attached at the description of this video. So let's get started. Now, the first thing we want to do is to get our idea, the idea for that documentary. So we need the idea. We want everything to be 100% real. Now, the first thing we have to do is to copy our prompt one, the initial prompt. So all you have to do is to go to this document that is attached, copy the first prompt, and the prompt simply says that instantly give me 10 entries. Each one is a mind-blowing true historical action / fight event that sound fake. Mix them however you want. So we want stories that are 100% real and verifiable. So that is what the prompt is doing. All you have to do is to copy the first prompt. Just copy the prompt here, then paste it in your ChatGPT. On ChatGPT, paste the prompt. Then you will have a list of stories. So you have a list of stories. So that's the first thing. We have our idea there. Now, all you have to do is to pick one particular idea. And here, I just picked this one. So I just picked this 21 men head of thousands until their last breath. Now, after you've chosen the documentary, the story you want to do a documentary about, then you go back to the document and copy the second prompt. Now, the second prompt simply is for our script generation. So the prompt 2 is for our script generation. We want to write a script which will last for 2 minutes. So roughly 2 minutes text to speech video should be around 1,600 characters to 2,200 characters. It was stated here inside the prompt. So write a 2 minutes cinematic narration script for the title. So all you have to do is to replace this title with the one you copy, and the description with the description of the video you copy. Then we have the rules here, the tones and every other thing. Then go back to ChatGPT and paste it here. So just like I did here, we have the 30 seconds, we have the prompt here. So replace the title with the title you copied earlier. Then description, replace it with description pasted there. Then we have the rules stated there. Now leave it, and now we have the story. So we have the story here. After you've generated the story, the next thing you want to do is to go to Minimas AI. So we want to convert that story to speech. So you go to minimas.io/audio. We want to convert it to text to speech. Now after you've gotten that, come here to under text to speech, then paste the scripts here. So you can go back here, copy the old scripts, then paste here. Then you can pick your voice here under the voice library. You can choose any voice you want to use. So you can pick any voice. So we have all the voices there. Pick anyone you want. After you've picked the voice, then generate the audio. So you will have a text to speech audio for that part of the video. Now after your script is ready, you can omit this main character for the movie. This one is documentary. So the next thing we want to do after we've generated is for our main character. So you can omit this main character because this is a documentary and you don't really need a main character for this documentary. But depending on the kind of idea you're working on, some idea requires a main character, why some do not. But generally, we don't need this. So now go to this next one, scene creation. Now prompt your ChatGPT to break the script into key scenes. So just copy this and paste it here. So break the script into key scene. Now we have different scenes. We have 7 scenes here. After, for each scene, write a detailed hyper-realistic text to image prompt for the scene. Now we have the result here. We have scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, and all you have to do is to generate each scene. So you convert all these prompts to image. So copy the first prompt, then open gemini.google.com. So open gemini.google.com and start a new project. So let me open a new one. So gemini.google.com. Now make sure you select this create image. Double on create image, then we have the image selected. And what this simply does is that we are making use of Nano Banana to generate our images. So after that, all you have to do is to paste these prompts there, then start the generation. Here I've already done the generation. I have the first image here. So I have the first image. Now after you've generated the first image, we want consistency. So you want consistency throughout your whole generation. And for you to get that, all you have to do is to attach the first image you created. So image 1, after your generation, after you've generated image 1, make sure you attach the image 1 here. So upload file, attach image 1. Let's say this is image 1, attach image 1. Then go back to your prompts. The prompt you generated using ChatGPT. So for scene 2, copy scene 2. Then go back to our Google Gemini using Nano Banana. Paste the prompt again. Then you do the generation. So all you have to do is to repeat the same procedure, the same process. So if you want to generate the next image, you want to generate for scene 3, So you want to generate for scene 3. You attach the image for scene 2 to do the generation for scene 3. So you attach the image you created for scene 2. So you attach the image you created for scene 2. As you can see here, I have the image for scene 2. Now I want to do generation for scene 3. This is the prompt for scene 3. Then I attach the image for scene 2. I repeated the same thing. So after I've gotten the image for scene 3, I repeated the same thing for scene 4. I attach the image, then do the generation for scene 4. Then the same thing for scene 5, attach the image, use the generation. So with this, you get consistency in terms of styles, the video style, the video quality, and the environment. So you maintain consistency in terms of their clothing, the environment, and even the characters. So that's how you get that consistency in your documentary type of video. Now we've generated all our images for each scene, which is roughly 7. Here there are 7 scenes here, and if we are going to convert this to video, that should elapse for around 56 seconds. So we should have like 56 seconds of video before editing, before cutting and every other thing. Now after cutting, that should be around 30 seconds because we have to trim out some parts you don't want in the video. And then our text to speech is roughly around 2 minutes of video. So the simple approach to that, to solve this, is for each scene we want to create different camera angles. Now, what do I mean by this? We want to increase the duration of everything by creating different camera angle and telling AI to fill in the gap. And for you to do that, I have a prompt which I added here. So this prompt simply means that it simply says that you are a talented cinematic storyboard artist. Your task is to take one reference image provided by the user and expand it to a short cinematic sequence of 10 to 20 seconds. So we want to create a single contact sheet or storyboard grid image for each scene, so that we can have option when we are generating videos. So we can have several options in doing that. So the prompt is here. All you have to do is to copy this prompt, then go to Nano Banana. So using our Google Gemini, so go to Nano Banana, and here is one of it. So this is what I did here. I go to Nano Banana, I pasted the prompt, I add the image for each scene. So this is for scene 2. I added the image for scene 2. Then I pasted the prompt. Now let me expand this. So here we now have a grid image. So this is 3x3 image, which shows consistency. We have different camera angle and image sequence for the actions. So we have several actions here. So you can now pick probably 1 or 2 depending on the duration of the video you are doing for that for that documentary, depending on the duration. So here we are talking about 2 minutes, so we basically need like 2 images per scene. So you can pick the first one, then pick the second one. And for you to extract this, all you have to do is to download this, save this as image. After saving as image, go back here. Now copy this, just attach the image here, attach the image you downloaded. After you've attached the image, then tell Google Gemini to give you a high resolution version of frame KF6. So all you have to do is to choose the frame you wanted here. So frame 6, you can use row or column. So you can say row 3, column 2. So depending. So the AI Nano Banana will understand that and extracts that particular frame for you, that particular frame or sequence. So after you've done that, all you have to do is to come back to flow, Then copy the same prompts you use in the image generation, copy all those prompts and generate your videos. So you have those videos, those hyper realistic videos. Then after doing that, you go to, you open CapCut. After doing that, all you have to do is to open CapCut. Now trim out the parts you don't want, then add background sound. So add all those cinematic fills there. Then for the VO3 image here, there are two ways. You either scale it out, yes, so that the VO3 watermark could be removed, or you add your own avatar, your own logo. You add your own logo here, so you can add your own logo here. So that's basically the process I used in creating that particular video. So see you on the next one.